Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 15 of Stellaris Nemesis, which originally aired live on Twitch. What are you, Nibbles? You were the one that was trying to... Okay, I gotcha. Alright, I could speed time back up. Oh, I caught their armies. So these here are just armies ready to invade worlds, and they can't defend themselves, so sucks for those guys. And we gained a trait of gale speed. Cool. So Daedora is now faster than Jackal, so we have to follow Jackal around instead. Because Jackal is the slowest common denominator. That's a term I'm coining. Blow up their armies, because no quarter. And then we're going to start marching into their territory, going deeper than I've gone before. That sounds wrong, but you know what I mean. There's a new election between Vrinn and Rhadamant. So I guess the Vrinn are considerably stronger than most of the other nations now. Refit standards are done. Let's get fire rate. And Tumbling Satellite raids me. Heyo! Hi, Tumbling. You were playing RimWorld? Well, welcome. Welcome back, in fact. We are fighting the Great Khan. I have the project on the bottom left there. Kill the Khan. That way. Kill the Khan. That was our mid-game crises event. Initially had me on the fence, but not for very long. The Khan, I'm following around. The Khan made a dreadful mistake and thought me to be a standard enemy and was wrong and has lost everything. But I don't know where she is. I actually have no idea where her fleet is. I've been rocking their territory, but I can't seem to find the Khan's actual home fleet. I keep doing this. I'm so used to Daedora being the person to follow. She's somewhere, though. Alright, Sylvanti, you have a shipyard. Let's get another construction ship or two so that it can more quickly annex. In fact, get a, besides a construction ship, get a science and then another construction ship. So we're going to want to grab this territory ASAP.
System charted.
Because if we don't do it, someone else will. And then I'll have to just go to war with them and take it. Another thing that I just realized is my crisis. Yes. So we have enough menace to unlock the next tier of crisis. Which is awesome. What am I looking for? All right, let's research the unlocking the next tier of crisis here, which is a societal research project. So here's a Khan world that I can invade. Vrl Tracker, whatever it's called. So I'm just going to keep hopping around. I should do the Rex at Zepok. Yes. That's actually one of the reasons why I made a new scientist. So, let me find one that does good science. I have a lot of older scientists, so it wouldn't be a terrible idea for me to get a new up-and-comer. I don't need an archaeologist. I really want a meticulous scientist here. Oh, well, that will work. Spark of Genius. And go to Zepok. And Azela.
Evading hostiles.
Oh, come on. They're messing with you, Sky Collective, yet again. You somehow attract their forces no matter where you go. But you got out of time. I should repair you. So let's Here, you survey there. Oh, here's another populated world of theirs. So another one to invade.
Construction online.
The Khan here is honestly losing like all of its territory. I don't really. Oh god, here's it. They just keep messing with you, Sky. I'm gonna have you fall all the way back to Sylvanti now. No, stop. Fleeing the wrong direction. Uh-oh. It just knocks you out of orbit or whatever. Oh, here's the Khan. Good, good, good. Let's turn around. Khan's right here.
Research project concluded.
Okay, we just progressed the crisis. So let me get here. As you can see, threat tier 2 unlocked, which gives me medicine corvettes, which is a crisis corvette style. Damage to star bases has gone up, which is going to be really good against the Khan. And then, of course, war exhaustion gain is very, very lessened, so that I can stay in war for a long, long time. The Yodakin exterminators will not be denied. More error-prone species accuse us of cruelty as we normalize our behaviors towards a pattern of anomaly, the Shroud. This is an invalid conclusion based upon incomplete data sets. We improve ourselves at the rate of improving, and the rate of improving is escalating. Issue special project, The Unseen Ripples. New crisis perks have been unlocked. All right, so let's go. The Unseen Ripples. This is physics research in the Becoming the Crisis line. And we are going to improve ourselves as much as we can so that we can terrorize everybody else. I think I'm about to jump their Khan too. Yep, here we go. And a tradition. Oh, I'm just gonna do it because I'll allow versatility now. Because versatility has some other things that aren't just federations, but next tradition. Versatility or expansion? What was this? Oh, this scientist was jumping. All right, here we go. This is the Khan fight. This is the Khan's fleet with their galleon in the back versus my 3 fleets. Their fleet was stronger than, but not stronger than my 3 combined. All right, expansion seems to be the obvious choice, so just gonna grab that. Come on, you know you just want to die. Alright, they are... It's only really the galleon left. So here's us in our super laser show against the galleon.
Construction online.
Will you retreat or will you die? Looks like you'll die. Death of the Great Khan. The Great Khan, Retrill, is dead. After her armada met with a defeat a second time in the Sige system, the Great Khan made no attempt to escape her flagship when it was destroyed in battle by the Yodakin exterminators. Boom! That's right. With their beloved leader gone, a vicious power struggle has erupted in the Uv Zant Horde. The Great Khan's warlords are now fighting each other for control over her empire. It remains to be seen who will emerge on top. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I like that meme. All right. Well, they still have stuff left. So as long as they have stuff left, I think my job is not yet done. I'm going to continue super smushing everything I can get my hands on because that's what I do. Great Khan's throne recovered. Relic found. The Great Khan's throne. Woo! Passive effects. Claim influence cost reduced 20%. Active effects. Drum of War modifier added for 2 years. Or, 2. Look at my math. 10 years. Ship weapon damage 20%. Militarist, well, ethics attraction doesn't really matter. But ship weapon damage gone up 20%. I'll activate you, buddy. Yeah. Slam them drums. Slam them drums of war. If, you know, robots even have music, I'm not sure they do. But if they did have music, slam them drums of war. Alright, we are going to continue smushing the Khanate here, because I do not want to share a border with them. And then I'll open it up to what next to kill. So here we are at Vul Tracker, or Tacker, to invade it. And we're blowing up the rest of their stations. With my now more dangerous fleets as we've hit those drums.
Planetary invasion successful.
Okay. To the victor goes the spoils. Yeah. It's mine now. I'm not liberating it for them. I'm liberating it for me. One of the problems here, of course, is I just got some unwanted population because, well, I liberated the world. So let's chemically process these little dudes, turning them into energy, and kicking them out of whatever world this is. What world is this? This is world Vul Tacker. It's going to need a name, isn't it? It's going to be the Cheese Radar Deluxe. And as a result, the Cheese Radar Deluxe Prime. That honestly sounds like a burger joint meal. Who wants to eat the Cheese Radar Deluxe Prime? I do. Well, if it's not a burger. So the Hadam Blessed Kingdom doesn't really like that because it used to be their world, and I'm like, ha, I liberated it, it's mine. But that's what I'm going to do to the neighboring world too, because I care not. Kwanaga here is eligible for a name as well, so it's going to be the, oh my god, I have no idea how to say that, but yeah, that. CJ. The CJ world.
System charted.
So congrats. All right, Jackal Fleet. Head on up north. Oh, is this? No, there's a Khan fleet here that I'm gonna smush, just so I'm completionist, and then we'll head north.
Commencing planetary invasion.
And here is another planetary invasion.
Scanned.
We're gonna win this one too.
Planet
Bye-bye.
conquered.
To the victor goes the spoils yet again, and this is gonna be named. Oh, Unexpected Giraffe. You now have a planet of your own. The Unexpected Giraffe Prime. Let's see. Okay, no new species were introduced as a result of taking over Unexpected Giraffe Prime. This army now can roll back to... Let's re-rally back to Pancake Hammers, because I don't think that there's any more colonies from the Khanate. In fact, no, there actually might be a colony up there. So you guys follow Jackal Fleet. A Jackal Fleet is going to keep hunting the Khan.
Research project concluded.
My research project... Oh, I should have read that. Sorry. My research project for the Unseen Ripples is now done. And if we go to the crisis here, you know, I've unlocked the next sort of tier as a result. And it's waiting for me to get more menace for the next one. Don't worry, I'll be menacing. You needn't worry about that. My Empire Sprawl is ridiculously problematic, so let's fix that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's not good. I really need crystals, man. I want to make my own crystals. They're minerals, Marie. I just can't seem to be offered. Oh, so another thing I need to do is these 2 new planets. There was going to be a lot of deviancy. So I'm going to activate compliance protocols, which is basically a militaristic crackdown. Let's go ahead and demolish everything, because these planets don't need to be doing whatever they're doing. I don't really care what was built here. I'm replacing it. Yep. Because yeah, I don't want to make food. And then let's put in sentinel posts, which is sort of like military to establish order, because my deviancy is high and it's causing crime, and I don't want that. So yes, another thing I could do is actually no, I'm not going to activate that. The new Khanate. Let's see how long they survive. So here's what ended up happening: is I wrecked the Khan so hard that they stopped being a threat, and there was just a tiny little Khanate, a micro Khanate now, meaning that my war with them is over, more or less. So what should I focus on will be up to you. Yeah, totally up to you. Now that the Jackal Fleet has nothing to do. So I'm going to send Jackal Fleet over to Sylvanti to repair. Because we've been at war for a long time, suffering quite a lot, actually. End of the Republican Xaner tribes. That must have been a some primitives or something, I don't know. Now there's going to be a little bit of a rush to fill in territories. Whoa! Everybody's closing their borders to me. Everybody's like, slam, slam, slam. It's like, yeah, I get it. I'm worse than the Khanate. I know. I know. I get that a lot. One thing I haven't done in a little bit is make sure that employment and everything is on the up and up. So let me quickly go through my planets to make sure that everything is copacetic. Everything is good. Yeah, there's a few things I need to build. Has the Vrinn got anything? Yes. I wouldn't mind. I mean, you could honestly, at the end of the day, vote however you want to vote, but I wouldn't mind going to war with the Vrinn, because they did snake some territories from me, and they chiefly they took a system with a planet, and they took a system with an archaeology site, and I was in the middle of, I was honestly the only one fighting the Khan, so it's not like I could just stop and fight them instead, because that would be stupid, leaving the Khan to take whatever they want. Can I show us the new Terror Corvettes? Sure. So if I go to the ship designer here, I have these menacing Corvettes. This is the Corvettes that I get for being the Crisis. So then I have another question for you, which I will ask, which is essentially going to be, should I use my Imperial style, or should I use Crisis style? They're functionally, I mean, they have different sections here. So if I take a look at normal Corvettes, I have Missile, Interceptor, and Picket. And then these Corvettes can have medium sections, right? One small, one medium. Whereas these Corvettes here cannot have medium sections. So they're corvettes. They're essentially corvettes that pack a little bit more of a punch. They have more slots. They're basically more dangerous than regular corvettes. As you can see, these just have one utility slot. These guys will have two. So I can continue to have my regular Imperial ships or to rock the Crisis ships. That will be up to you. The menacing corvettes are stronger, but I don't mind using traditional stuff either. I really don't care. It will, yeah. So planning for war. What type of ships should I use? Crisis or Imperial? So Imperial is my standard. Crisis is now what I've newly unlocked. Just to make that clear. Oh, is this another archaeology? Oh, this is fully excavated. Never mind. No, I don't want your stupid... I don't have Zro to sell you. Stop asking. Stupid little dudes.
Construction online.
Alright. I'm now annexing Zeepak, which is really cool. And I'm going to start going up to Rukbat and Kornophoros as well. Alright, overwhelmingly, you guys want to see Crisis ships. So I'll be using Crisis ships. So, war target. We have got, let me zoom out a second, figure this out. So we have got the new Khanate. I probably spelled that wrong. We've got Tezek, Vrinn, Regarian, Jib, or Leviathans. I'm definitely strong enough to take on the Leviathans if you want to see that. I don't think that... Oh, no. They all fit. Cool. Cool.
Construction online.
Who just rivaled me? Ha! The Khanate. How are you guys not pathetic compared to me? All right, you're my rival. 2. Because why not? Silly Khanate. So if you guys want to see the Crisis ships, what I'm going to start to do is I'm going to stop using my traditional ships. I'm not going to reinforce any of my fleets with traditional ships anymore. And what I'll start to do is I'll create Crisis fleets, leaving this fleet here to basically be outdated at some point. Yeah, apparently that Khanate enjoys the spanking a little bit too much. It's kind of funny because they have a snowball's chance in hell. They have pretty big fleets, but like compared to me, it's a big old joke. Does the Vrinn have anything else that I want to take from them, like L-gates? So I took their L-gate. Taking a look. I don't really have survey information up here, so I don't know what they have up there. Everything else that they have, I've claimed, so there's really nothing else for me to take from them other than what I've already queued up. But thanks for the concern. Alright, we are going to go to war with Vrinn. Got it. Well, if that's the case, my fleets are going to go back to Yoda instead of Sylvanti. And Sylvanti, you are going to be downgraded. Because I don't need a... Ooh, we just got jump drives! What next? More research station output. Sorry, Sylvanti. I just don't need a... I don't need a shipyard there anymore.
System surveyed.
It's not personal. Jump drives are amazing. Now, when you get jump drives, all of your non-military ships instantly benefit. So my construction ships and science ships and army ships can already start to jump. So here, as you can see, when I click this jump drive button up here, the benefit is you can jump every 200 days. The penalties are you're a very weakened and much slower fleet after you jump for the 200-day cooldown. So you have to be careful not to jump straight into combat. But see this orange circle here? This is my range for the jump drive. I'm not going to have my army jump because I don't need to. But if I take a look at ship designer here, I know I said I would phase out my old ships, but I would be an absolute fool not to install jump drives on my older ships. So just because I'm phasing them out doesn't mean I'm going to neglect them. That would be D-U-M-B. Because jump drives, as I did mention, are just about my favorite. I do, so I'm not going to immediately roll out a Corvette fleet, or a Menace fleet. I probably want to at least get destroyers before I do that, but once I do, I'll name them after you guys. I don't want to spend all my influence to get Rhadamant. I don't care about Rhadamant.
Construction online.
Enough.
System scan complete.
All right, you... Oh, this computer doesn't have a name. Yeah, well, that's not gonna do. Dandello! You are now my chief scientist. Well, chief is, stretching the word a little bit. You're now my scientist. So my main fleets are headed back to Yoda to upgrade to jump drives, and then I'm going to very, very aggressively attack the Vrinn. So let me upgrade my current project. Attack Vrinn. There we are. What was... I had some sort of alert message for like a quarter of a second. I have no idea what it was. I didn't even click off of it. It just went poof. It's like, alert, nope. These were not the alerts you were looking for. Got it. It's a self-correcting problem. Yeah, I have no idea what it was. Still don't. So I'm the only species now in my empire. I have melted everyone else down to energy. We are very close to mega structure restoration, or mega engineering. And that will be pretty significant. Dark Mastery, you are about halfway done to terraforming. Terraforming is a very lengthy process. Very, very lengthy process. Fleet supremacy is probably not what I need anymore, but I don't have the influence to get a new one. That was dumb. I should have waited until I had 200 influence to get research subsidies. Oh well. Does my intel allow me to see how big their fleets are? So it really depends on who I have intel on. So for instance, I have like no infiltration level and very little intelligence against the Khanate. So I can't really know anything. But for people that I have a lot of information on, like the Vrinn, I can see what their empire sprawl is, their colonies, their population, their diplomatic weight. I can see their fleet strength because I have a very high amount of infiltration level and a very high amount of intel on them because I'm deeply infiltrated into their everything. So I have high levels of all information possible because I've been doing my 3 envoys have been doing Vrinn, Regarian, and Star Realm Tezek infiltrating for this whole time, and it's part of the reason I basically ignored my diplomats. A bit of a cop out of an answer, but part of the reason I've ignored the diplomats is we voted that I would be an exterminator with low spies. I was not going to be a spy master, and that was determined at the start of this series. So I've essentially ignored my envoys as a result. Poor envoys. More petting Yoda? Yeah, I should pet Yoda. Come here, bud. Alright.
System charted.
Huh. I'm gonna invade Belgium. Are we the baddies? He's such a sleepy dog. Yeah, he sleeps all day.
New technology discovered.
Alright, so new tech, research station output increased. Phase disruptors fits the bill of the sort of exotic energy weapons, so I'm going to research that. And for engineering, I love kinetic batteries for a weapon, but we did vote that I wouldn't be going that route. All right, let's go ahead and upgrade.
New technology discovered.
Admin capacity's gone up, base intel level's gone up, and I've got system conflux building unlocked. Nice. Let's maintenance command would be good when I start invading other places. I doubt I'll really use it, but might as well grab it. Dora fleet? No, they're fully repaired, but they're not actually upgraded. So, here are the jump drives. Very, very excited about that. Being able to jump around asymmetrically is brilliant. And Vrinn will be the target, and I cannot wait. Those little thieving turds. Cancerous turds, is I think I called them. Here, let's sling an insult at them. What kind of insult? You know what? I can't even insult them because I don't have tense relationships with them. They're cooperative. I don't know why they're cooperative. I really couldn't tell you. Cheers, Red Ace.
System charted.
We smacked them around a lot, but then they like forgot about the smacking. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why we're nice on nice terms. So Daedora is about 85% done retrofitting, and then the rest will retrofit, and we'll be going to war. Wah.
Construction online.
God, they keep wanting to buy Zro, and I never have Zro. I don't know why they keep asking. So System Conflux opens up a higher tier than the network junction for admin capacity. So Dark Mastery gets some new buildings. Kill a Leviathan for a submitted goal. I'm not even supposed to have the submitted goal allowable. Oh, it is enabled. That's weird. Sir Ice Mage, I'm going to refund you there. A posture check. Let's get Mega War form. Why not? Be giant robots. Sounds fine. Alright, Daedora, show us what you got. Daedora is going to jump and then travel to the territory. And now I'm going to get Titans. The other really, really important one. So Triller is being retooled. Daedora got retooled. And as you can see, Daedora went from a 25k fleet to an 18k fleet as a result of the jumping.
System charted.
And I'm going to have everybody sit at MVP here, ready to invade. There is not much left for me to survey. Oh, there's the Stellarite Devourer. If I am to kill Leviathans eventually.
Construction online.
Okay, Z-Pox fully built up. That's 49 minerals for one system. Ooh la la. Spicy. As someone with back problems, you appreciate that the redemption? Yeah, and right now, my my office chair actually broke. So I'm on a kitchen dining room chair thing, which is about as comfortable as you'd imagine it to be. So, even more important to keep my posture. Until I get replacement parts for my office chair. Womp womp. Alright, last but not least, we're getting... Who's last fleet? Jackal Fleet is getting upgraded now. And... I think all my planets... Let me go through them real quick.
System scan complete.
I think most of them have a good amount of work and housing and all that.
Construction online.
I'm trying to leave a lot of room for overhead so that they don't have lack of employment at any point. Oh, this is my home system. So my home system, I'm going to do something a little bit different, where I will install, instead of a housing district, I'm going to do drone storage because it will be better for amenities and I have a lot of building space.
New technology discovered.
Phase disruptors just got done. So we're starting to get interesting mega structures. Speaking of which, I do have the opportunity to fix the rings of my homeworld, and I should do that. So let's get a Science Nexus research going. And now that I've reminded myself, go to Yoda Prime, and left or right? Let's see. We have two options here. I don't care which. So I started on a ring world, and with the mega engineering that I researched, I can restore old ring sections, which will be just about exactly like Yoda Prime. The only things they will lack is the arcane generator. And I can go left or right. So it'll be up to you.
Construction online.
And in order to do that, I need 10k alloys, and I have 20k, so I have plenty of alloys to be able to do it. Alright, according to this... You know what? I can actually hop. Get over here. Come on, Jackal. You're 97% done. Just get done already. My war with Vrinn has taken longer than I expected. Once everybody's in jump drives, it will be much faster to invade because I can hop around. Hey, thanks for all the bits, Giraffe. Chip it in for a new chair? Oh, I don't need a new chair. I'm just
upgraded.
I'm just replacing a part of the chair that broke. But I appreciate it. I made a really good investment, and 3-4 years ago, I went online and tried to find, after having, what ended up happening, long story short, story time. Long story short, I wanted a comfortable office chair because I started to become a full-time content creator, and sitting here, I didn't like standing desks. I just don't. Can't be fixed. And they're also very expensive. So what I ended up doing was I went online and tried to find a used Herman Miller chair. And found one, bought it, and it had a lot of problems. I needed to replace a bunch of parts. And I started replacing parts, and most recently, like, screws, strip threading, and stuff like that. So I have to fix it with replacement parts, which is annoying. So you guys picked left, so left it is. So in 3,600 days, we'll do that. But now we have the choice of expansion traditions. We've got signal relay stations. So starbase influence cost is reduced. I did a little typo there, but whatever. You'll be able to read it. Or automated colonization units. Again, I'm probably typoed because I'm just trying to get it out quick. Which new colonies start with 1 additional pop, which is a little weird for a robot, but you know, that's fine. All right, Jackal is almost in position to go to war with Vrinn, and once Jackal is physically outside of Vrinn Kingdom's territory, I'll declare war, and it will be probably the war we'll do is a existential expulsion war, but it'll be up to you. I'm definitely not going to do bring into the fold, because heck no. I ain't bringing anyone into the fold. Death, death, just death. That's all I'm offering. Death, just more death. All right, signal relays. Boom. Actually, pause. What did I do? You, stop, and starbase again. I canceled it and redid it because it's 8 influence cheaper now that you had me get that tradition unlocked. It's 52 a system rather than 60 a system. So, refund. If they have small fleets, do we divide and conquer? Yes, we would. And they most definitely have small fleets. I can't imagine that they have big ones. So, what kind of war are we waging? What kind of war? We've got claim, or what was it called? Wipe them out. Also, for your information, they are currently Federation Association status with Jib and Regarian, but they don't have a defensive pact. So that's too bad. Too bad for them. And I'll leave that up for a minute while you all vote. I cannot believe I have not been offered the technology
Construction online.
to be able to make rare crystals yet. This is a case where you can absolutely get screwed from RNG. And I also have some new systems to name, do I not? So let me get those named. We got, even though I think you went to sleep, another tumbling satellite. V2. And then this one, Wolf Bear. Oh, awesome. A Wolf Bear system. And lastly, Kitsune. No, we have more. We have Zipak. Oh, that's a pricey system. And Red Ace. That'll be yours. The Azala, and that's Ty. Sige. Nightbot, you can't just elect yourself a winner. If I can't win, you can't win. And that wouldn't even be your first system. That would be your second one, you greedy little nugget. Strumpy.
Construction online.
Did I say that right? No, not Strumpy. Stumpy. I'm the Stumpy. And last but not least, Chen. There we go. New systems. I think that's it. I think. Might not be, but if I see some obvious ones that need renaming, I'll rename them. Oh, Poo, whatever this is called. Nibbles again. More nibbles. V2. All right. Is that it? What about Eludra? No. Eludra needs to be renamed as well. And that will be the Sir Ice Mage. All right. You guys want a wipe 'em out war. And I can get behind that. So, let's do that. Declare war. Wipe them out.
We will cure their ignorance.
We will cure their ignorance. Tioler, you're going to go south. Jackal, you're going to go... Well, Jackal and Daedora, you're going to go north. Did they colonize Destroy with... Oh, they colonized the colony. You bastards. Oh, and they fully excavated that site. Oh, you are gonna die so many deaths. Hokaja needs a name? Where is Hokaja? Oh, yeah, there it is. You're right. Tombolo. Captain Tombolo. Hey, Dem Tacos. Speaking of raid. Welcome, Dem. We are getting vengeance for a territory stealer. So welcome. We are, we're basically gonna just fully smoke these enemies here. It's not gonna be much of a fight. But, should be fun to watch. Why does... Oh, this stupid planet's not even being colonized yet. Here, just bombard it until it goes up.
New technology discovered.
Mega War form is done. Ooh. Ascension Theory for another Ascension perk. That's a no-brainer. Now, as you can see, what's happening is everywhere that I am conquering, instead of owning it, I'm just wiping them out. And then we should also take a look at my Crisis, because my Menace is just about to tick over to the 2K mark, where I go up a level in the Crisis event. And let's clear that poll. Yeah, true. So, current project. Wipe out Vrinn. Sorry, Vrinn. Not in the cards for you to live very long. So we're just going to continue sweeping their everything. Everywhere where I have claims, I get to own, I think, for the most part. But, hey, you don't have enough influence for Soyama. Okay. They are trying to send fleets against me, but that's a big old joke. It's not going to work. Pet Yoda. Oh. Gonna make him wiggle. He's like not even paying attention. He's off in dreamland so deep. He's, I wouldn't even say fully conscious. Oh, there you are. There you are. Hey, buddy.
Construction online.
I'm still going to ignore this system here because it's very, very, very well guarded. I'm going to hop past it. I'm also actually hoping to lose a whole bunch of... Ooh, here we go. So here's the next tier of the Crisis.
Situation
where we get
outdated.
Menacing Devourers and... What else do we get? We'll get Menacing Destroyers, rather. We'll build ships 50% faster. We'll bombard 20% stronger. And our Corvettes get additional evasion and disengage chance. Nice. We'll absolutely research that.
Construction online.
Incoming transmission.
Oh, it's so weird to hear the wrong voice. That happens every now and then with, like, embassies and whatnot. Promising officer in the leader pool. Hey, Echo. Oh, this is a pretty promising officer. They are, Biota. They are a engineer and an aggressive engineer at that. Someone that speaks my language. Okay, the military isolationists are trying to bully me. And I'm going to say, screw you. Probably not a good idea, but I'm not going to be bullied anymore.
Evading hostiles.
Why are they bullying me anyway? Just because I've gone to war with everybody? Because I've not claimed any systems adjacent to theirs. So I think it's just me being the crisis has pissed them off a bit. I'm okay with that. 'Tis price I'll pay.
System scan complete.
We are grabbing everything from everywhere so very quickly. I should slow down time a little bit just to be able to keep up. Okay. Daedora, go back to go back to Zoblar. Troller, you bombard Gadod. Jackal, you are going up to this area up here. Are these guys pacifists? No. They are military isolationists. They're basically xenophobes. And then the other ancients are xenophiles. So we have xenophobes and xenophiles that probably duked it out until time immemorial, until they both retired and we were like, oh, okay, we're done fighting. Is basically how that worked.
Planet conquered.
All right, there goes the planet. Gatad is Gagan. And it's going to be named after Cake on the Hate. All right. And you are going to be Cake on the Hate Prime. You are very... Oh, I can't click now? There we go. It's very, 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 very far out of my sphere of influence, I've got to say. What's weird about this is they had robots, I guess? Because they had a machine assembly plant. I don't really understand that. But another thing I need to do is, yes, here's a robot, which is going to be integrated into my population. And then the other people are going to be purged. Ah, the Jibru. I remember you guys. So they were incorporating robots into their own, but that wasn't enough to be spared by us. We attack everybody anyway. So here's an indicator of like what our empire looks like. Green is us, yellow is our tribute, red is our enemy. We're making pretty good inroads, and pretty quickly at that. Yeah, materialists do tend to build robots, and these guys are materialist, so that makes sense. So many claims. They're getting mad that they're losing stuff, so they're just like, ah, it's all ours, ours, ours. So this is my first observation post. Oh, there's 2 of them. Dang. Sorry about the glitchy nastiness, but this world is Bronze Age, and this one is Iron Age. Little do they know, they're duking it out for who first gets to space. Neither. The answer will be neither. I'm going to wipe them both out, but... The Khanate declares me rival. I declare you rival. Alright, all of my fleets need to be moved. So let's get them moved. Daedora. So unfortunately, Daedora fleet doesn't have an army attached.
Hostile fleet within
So until
range.
the army is done down here at Dangal, Daedora fleet's going to be, you know, not able to conquer everything that they run up against. Oh, a new archaeology site. Oh, never mind. It's no, actually, this is colonizable. It's not butting up against. It's butting up against the Khanate. Interesting. I didn't realize the Khanate. I guess the Khanate colonized through this wormhole and captured this stuff here. I hadn't realized that.
Hostile fleet within range.
But that is news to me. So I'm going to take advantage of that and send my construction ship to claim Yelp, whatever it is. Oh, the military. Oh, boy. All right, let me pause a second. So, the Fallen Empire just declared war on me. Yeah. And they want to humiliate me. They have fleets that are stronger than all of my fleets combined. So... that is going to be interesting. I basically told them to go screw themselves when they made demands on me. And, well... we all know how that turned out. So, I think what's going to be important for me to do is we voted that I use my menacing ships here as a result of me being the crisis, or attempting to be the crisis. I'm not quite the crisis yet. So we're going to have to name these after you guys. So, Dem Tacos, you are going to be my, oh my god. You're going to be my corvettes here. And then the destroyer, is that an Latavy? I'm going to assume that's an L. Stupid Arial. The typeface. Okay, so what are we going to throw in these? For the medium, I'm going to do I'm just going to have them be phase disruptor. That'll work for me. With a auxiliary fire control and regenerative hull tissue and a lot of hyper shields. Ooh, not that many. Okay, some more armor than shields. We're going to give you evasion computers, jump drives. There's the Dem Tacos. I like it. All right, so Latavy, we're going to give you large plasma cannon, gamma lasers, hull tissue, afterburners, 2 shields, armor, and you are going to have chance to hit with jump drives. Done. So those are my 2 designs there. And oddly enough, I'm going to basically field, because we haven't gotten Titans yet. Yeah, I'm going to be fielding menacing ships here. So 1. And I think you can see they're made of minerals, not alloys. So they're fundamentally different. And my counter war with the ancients is going to be, I'm going to try to humiliate them. They're humiliating me, I humiliate them.
Hostile
so,
fleet within range.
What's interesting is I'll be able to, in this fight, I'll be able to build 2 types of fleets, right? I'll be able to build a menacing fleet and a normal fleet. So at Cerulean Spider, I'm going to upgrade that station to another starbase. So I'll call it the Cerulean Spider Shipyard. And that is going to become a shipyard so that I can sort of have both types of ships roll out together. Because against these Fallen Empire that wants to mess with me, I'm going to need like all the help I can get. So here we are starting to pump out the menacing ships. And I'm gonna buy some minerals. Let's go to Yoda and just keep cranking them because I have some naval capacity that I can play with. Ooh, a new archaeology site. 2 of them here? Dang, this place is loaded. I really, really need to claim that. Oh boy. I have been punching above my belt for a while, but a Fallen Empire here, and let me demonstrate. If I talk to the Fallen Empire here, I don't even know how strong they are compared to me. I have no idea. Wow, you are really cute for military isolationists. You're like a little empire of Yodas, which is eating dinner. Okay, you're a little empire of Yodas, but boy, oh boy, do you want to fight. So one thing I'm going to need to be careful of is I'm going to need to hop around and make sure not to have any one single of my fleet fight all of them. And I might want to, against the Vrinn War, I might want to just status quo it
planetary invasion
as soon as I conquer Dangle here and get rid of, because essentially I'm going to need all the forces I can get. I don't want to divide my attention, so I'm going to rally everybody to focus solely upon
planetary invasion successful.
Because I don't want to lose this war here. Let's see. Oh, come on. Reset eligibility. I want to name this after one of you. Really? I have to reset eligibility individually? This is awful. I've gone through the whole list here. So this is going to be a colony dangle that we just captured or re-grabbed. But I'm going to need a second. Because Nightbot's buttons aren't working. This is going to be such a spicy fight against the Fallen Empire. Because honestly, they're just massively stronger than I am. Thank you for watching Stellaris Nemesis, which originally aired live on Twitch. The Twitch series has since ended, but if you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. Thank you so very much for watching. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.